Can we sit down? No interruptions. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussions. Talking real raw. Ain't no cutting. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussions. Can we talk about it? Yeah. 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 Can we sit down? No interruption. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussions. Talking real raw, ain't no cutting. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussions.
Can we talk about it? Yeah. What I am noticing, and it's quite frankly pissing me off, is that a lot of women out there are seeing themselves in Megan Thee Stallion. And to me, that is extremely sad that so many women can relate to a very unfortunate and quite honestly and quite frankly, dumb ass situation and situationship. Because by so many women being able to see themselves in Megan Thee Stallion means that we are doing zero self-work. We are taking no accountability, no responsibility, and therefore will be destined to repeat the same cycles over and over again. I'm seeing women go as far as saying that all men are trash, all men ain't shit, you can't trust none of them, we need to decenter them, we need to dog them out, cheat on them. Like, I'm seeing so much conversation revolving around this whole Megan Thee Stallion situation. And what it tells me, sadly, is that a lot of y'all are just like her. And a lot of y'all are not taking it a step further to say, you know what? I need to do something differently and go fucking heal. I came across a video from a young lady, and earlier, in our members only live stream, and I should have another one that was public, but y'all told me not to say no names, so I'm not going to say any names. I'm just going to say that earlier I came across a young lady's video that is a very popular YouTuber, and I saw that she had said something along the lines of decentering men regarding this whole Megan Thee Stallion situation, and how she herself was also going to do the same thing because she had recently gone through some kind of divorce or breakup or what have you. And the thing about it that really kind of pisses me off is that these women will try to do something like decentering men while still going out and hoeing themselves out in the process of decentering men, which is contradictory. It's hypocritical and destructive because you're still not doing the proper assessment on self to make sure that this does not transpire again in the future. I'm seeing so many women say things to the effect of, yeah, this is why I don't do X, Y, and Z. This is why you can't do X, Y, and Z. This is why, women are over here and this is why men should be over there. But again, ladies, the undertone of every message that y'all are spewing, being so mad behind Megan Thee Stallion situation, which y'all, can we be honest, y'all can't relate to Megan Thee Stallion's fucking problems. Not for real. Megan Thee Stallion is a millionaire. And if she's not, she's very close to it. She's in different lanes. She's on a different level than y'all. So for y'all to even put yourselves in the same realm as Megan is crazy. But nevertheless, I guess we could conclude that a lot of y'all are doing some of the same dumbass, silly shit that she does. But I digress from that point. Back to the problem at hand. I'm seeing y'all out here in droves talking about how, yeah, women do this because men ain't shit. Decenter men. We outside though, which makes, again, no sense. You decenter men, but you outside dealing with men. Okay, go off. But what nobody is acknowledging is the fact that you, yourself as a woman, have not healed, have not done any damn real work. All y'all are doing is rallying up behind a broken woman. Let's be very honest and very clear. Y'all are rallying up behind a broken woman and seeing yourself in her and thinking that, you know, since you can relate to her on some level, that is giving you your green light to go ahead and do this traumatic, dramatic, again, destructive, counterproductive bullshit that y'all will continue to perpetuate and do. Y'all are doing everything but checking y'all damn self, and it's pissing me off. Y'all want to do everything but say, you know what, I did this. And we talked about that in our upload. But in our live streams, we got to really get nitty and gritty, raw, real, unfiltered, uncut, because y'all don't listen otherwise. Now, I will say salute to all the women out there, because I have been seeing quite a few of y'all pop out and show a lot of love in the comments on our uploads and in our dope discussion. Salute to y'all. However, it's still way too many content creators and way too many regular women that I am coming across that is, again, perpetuating the same destructive, woe is me, men ain't shit behavior and narrative without really doing the work. And that lets me know that y'all are going to continue on with this. Nothing's going to change. What y'all are going to do, instead of going within and figuring out what is your role in this, what is your part in this, what y'all are going to continue to do is rally up behind other broken women that look just like you. Not literally, but look like you as far as your situation, as far as your love life, as far as your lifestyle. You're going to rally up behind her, see yourself in her, and do all of the same nonsense that y'all have been doing that has not been working. Like going outside and getting fucked. Like complaining about how men ain't shit, they all the same. Like coming together to promote some of the most destructive things. Like the list goes on. The list goes on and on. Instead of saying, you know what, I did this, I chose him. Instead of saying, oh, yeah, but my behavior would call forth to me this type of result. Instead of doing that, no, I'm going to drink my problems away. I'm going to fucking suck my problems away. I'm going to trauma bind my problems away. And then when I get tired of that, I'm going to go back outside and choose the same guy that I tried to escape to begin with. The same guy that got me into this down and out position to begin with. And y'all know what the irony to all of this is? The irony to all of this is you are still fucked up. You were the one who did and created all of this drama for yourself. It was not that man. It was not this situation. It was all you, sis. And it makes y'all feel better to have outside sources to reference, to say, aha, it ain't just me. Aha, it is that these men ain't shit. Aha. That's why y'all are really rallying up behind Megan Thee Stallion. You feel like you are Megan Thee Stallion. And because Megan Thee Stallion has not done the work, just like you ain't did the damn work, it makes you feel justified and validated in what you choose to do, who you choose to do it with, and not take accountability and responsibility. It's much easier to say, yeah, it's just that all these men are the same. It's just that all these men keep dogging us all out. There's no choice. There's no chance. There's no happy ending for me. Because if Megan Thee Stallion, as beautiful as she is, as quote unquote successful as she is, as much as a bad bitch that she is, if she can get dogged out, if she can get into these very unfortunate situations, and it's happening to her, then surely that lets me off the hook, and it doesn't. Thank you, Mr. Original. It says Megan Javon Ruth Pete, aka Megan Thee Stallion, is just a regular woman down the street. Sorry, women's. And that goes into my point. She's doing the same shit that y'all doing. Y'all are doing the same things back to back to back to back. So while you're trying to make it seem like Megan is somehow in this higher position than you, therefore making you feel, again, validated and justified, and you going through the same things that she's going through, because clearly and surely if Megan Thee Stallion, with her being way higher on the scale than me, if she's even getting dogged out and treated like shit by these males, then yeah, that's why that's happening to me. She can't even escape it. So I know damn well I can't escape it. Look at Megan. She's finer than me, richer than me, more successful than me. So if she's going through this, then yeah, I'm justified in going through it. If she's dealing with men that ain't shit, yeah, there was nothing I could have done differently. It helps us to be able to escape accountability by writing it off in that regard. Writing it off in that matter and say, oh yeah, because look. But what did they say? And they got me freezing, y'all. I hope y'all can still at least hear me though. Hold on. What did Mr. Original say? Megan Thee Stallion is regular. Because she doing regular basic bitch shit. Just like you doing regular basic bitch shit. She just so happens to be famous. Maybe have a little bit more money than you. Maybe be a little bit more successful than you, prettier than you. But she's still doing regular basic bitch shit. So it's levels and layers to the conversation. While I don't like that y'all are trying to, because it's very layered in that way. While I don't like y'all trying to make it seem like you are the same as Megan Thee Stallion, like you're not. I also don't like how y'all are trying to remove yourself at the same time by saying, oh, if this could happen to this caliber of woman, then surely, you know, it was bound to happen to me. There was nothing no woman could have done. That's not true. That's not true. If y'all and Megan would take the time out with yourselves to peel back your layers, go within, figure out your trauma, y'all could absolutely have a different result. Y'all would not have to be out here talking about all men are trash. All men ain't shit. Let's decenter men. No, you need to decenter this fucking drama and trauma that you have within you. Do that. Start there. Instead of trying to have a scapegoat, y'all are using Megan Thee Stallion situation as a escape plan, a scapegoat. Oh, see, it happened to her, so nothing we can do. That's bullshit. What up, y'all? I see y'all in the building. Salute, Main Lion. They blame men when their real enemy is accountability. That's all I'm saying, Kevin. What I am saying is women trauma bonding and plugging in Megan Thee Stallion as a way to get their issues off on men, get their issues off on relationships, get their issue off by way of this gender war that they are creating, that they will swear up and down that I'm feeding into. And it's like, no, sis, I just want you to sit down with your damn self and be real. Y'all mad at everything and everybody but your damn self. That's all. Everything goes back to you. And until you change, until you fix yourself, until you evolve and grow and mature, grow the fuck up, then you're going to be in the same positions. And I find it to be very funny that a lot of these same women were the women who were out here cooking, cleaning, catering, right? Being pick-me's. These were those women. Now they're the biggest man haters and bashers because shit didn't pan out the way that they wanted it to, because they doing all the right shit for the wrong men. And instead of acknowledging that, they would just rather write it off and say, no, it does not matter what you do. All men ain't shit. Decenter them. No. That is irresponsible. That is very irresponsible. And until y'all stop doing that, y'all will keep having the same results over and over again. Y'all, it's just inevitable. It's going to go that way. Now, earlier I had my live streams and I just went live randomly. I think now I'm having a little bit of a better opportunity now that I was able to kind of flesh out, the things I want to say. I think I have a better opportunity to really convey the message that I want to get out there. And I'm going to put it like this, you all. Ladies, because I know y'all watching from the cloud. I saw y'all last. I saw y'all all in my videos. I saw y'all all in the I saw y'all. So I'm going to talk to y'all. You ain't got to pop up for the live stream. I know it's a cardinal sin to be caught over here on Danica Marie Dope Discussions. But ladies, hear me out. And I'm going to keep this public, okay? I ain't going to make this for members only because I need y'all to really internalize this message. Ladies. Thank you, Teresa. Give me a second. Ladies. It is problematic for you all to weaponize and utilize this whole Megan Thee Stallion situation as a way to cope with your lack of accountability. It is irresponsible of you to sit here and pretend like there was nothing you could have done differently. Y'all are out here being the number one fucking pick-me's for ain't shit ass dudes, then complaining and blaming all men once all that shit backfires. That's unfair. That's irresponsible. That's dangerous. Now, y'all could be thinking, how is that dangerous, Danica? It's dangerous because y'all have no idea how y'all are poisoning the minds of young girls and young boys. What do I mean by that? What I mean by that is this. While y'all are out here rallying up behind a broken woman because you see yourself in this broken woman, because you are a broken woman, and y'all are using this as an opportunity to have your frustrations, to have your licks back, and tell and preach to the other young girls, the other women out there that men ain't shit, decenter them, just fucking duck them, which is also very dangerous. These young girls are internalizing that message and saying, damn, okay, well, let me do that. Because all men ain't shit. It don't matter what you do. You can be the best wife. You can be the best girlfriend. You can play that part and they still gonna dog our ass out. So yes, let us be just like these ain't shit ass dudes. Then you have the young guys out there who are also bearing witness to this message. And they like, damn, women really do hate us. I hate they ass too. Do y'all know how many young guys I have been seeing come forth that have never been in relationships? Talk about, oh yeah, I ain't doing that shit. Oh no, I don't want no girlfriend. Women are a fucking distraction and they hate us. We ain't dealing with that. Y'all are the fucking gender war while y'all are talking shit and throwing shade at me. Talking about I'm playing into some, how am I playing into some shit that I'm trying to help you with so that we can bridge the gaps and come back together? Y'all can't even sit down with yourselves for a fucking week after a breakup and see, hey, what did I do wrong? What was my part that I played in this? Y'all can't even do that before y'all outside drunk, sloppy, pissy drunk, high, sniffing the cocaine and shit. Y'all want to talk? Fucking dudes that are strangers. Outside with your girlfriends, again, trauma bonding, doing everything but sitting down with your damn self and saying, damn, again, what did I do? How did I end up here to where I feel like ain't no hope? How did I end up here to where I feel like every man is a piece of shit? What did I do wrong to where I was able to marry? Because believe it or not, y'all, like I said, the young lady that inspired me to go live impromptu randomly, this girl got married and everything. She was the trad wife. She was the soft girl, luxury life girl, telling women how to do this. She was the divine femininity girl. And now because she didn't do something right and shit backfired on her, she's now online saying shit like, yeah, decenter men. No, that is not the answer, sis. Decentering men is not the answer, sis. But we refuse to acknowledge our faults so bad. We would rather throw all men away and say, no, it was absolutely nothing that I did wrong. It's just that men are trash. That's absolutely sloppy, nasty work to perpetuate that, to make that be the learning lesson. All men ain't shit, decenter them. Because I tried the soft luxury life. I tried the trad wife shit. I tried the quote unquote pick me shit. And look what that landed me at. Now I'm a divorced single mom. Now I'm back outside in the streets, turned up, city girl, hot girl. And see, Megan Thee Stallion, she proves the point. She drives the point home. So she validates and co-signs exactly what I'm saying. Look at Megan. And that is so ignorant for y'all to be out here saying and doing. You did all that shit for an ain't shit ass dude. And instead of acknowledging that your dude wasn't shit, you would rather say, no, just descend all men. They trash. And I got a question. I have a real question. Y'all swear up and down that men ain't shit. Decenter them. They ain't no good. Y'all do all of that. But then you want to turn around and go back outside and deal with more guys who ain't shit after preaching to every woman that you should decenter men. But at the same time, you want to go outside and be a hoe. And like I said in our previous live stream that was very random and impromptu for members only now, okay? A lot of y'all have deeply rooted insecurities that you have not unpacked, that you have not uncovered. And instead of doing that, peeling back those uncomfortable layers, y'all would rather do everything to numb the pain, to escape the responsibility, to deflect, than to look at yourself. And I find that to be very, very problematic, very dangerous, because y'all are creating more dead end cycles. Y'all are creating more delusion, more dysfunction. And I bet you my last dollar that shit gonna get old. It always does. While y'all are out here talking about, let's go here. While y'all are talking about decenter men, that's gonna get old. I'm not even gonna go into the element of y'all not even decentering men for real anyway. I ain't gonna go into that. But for those of you all who are genuinely and authentically trying to decenter men, right? You're not dealing with men whatsoever. Oh no, I'm cutting them all off. I ain't got time for them. Do you know how fast that's going to get old? Like I just said, it be taking y'all a week and you back outside. You ain't did nothing with yourself internally, mentally, emotionally. You ain't did none of that. But let's say you go 6 months. To me, that's tops. That's gonna get so old. Your female nature is gonna kick in so badly. You're gonna feel so deprived of what your female nature craves and desires so badly that you are going to go outside and be so thirsty to where you will start to settle, quote unquote, mingle with any piece of a man that you can get your damn hands on. And because you have not done the work and you did this extreme thing, like just cut all men off without sitting down with yourself, like y'all are not even being constructive while y'all are quote unquote decentering men. Okay, once you decenter men, okay, I need you to sit with your damn self. Y'all don't even do that part. But I digress. But once you do all of that, decentering these men, and now your female nature is kicking in and kicking your ass, now you just craving for any piece of a male. Because you have not done any work, guess what kind of guy you're going to choose to then mingle with after all of these months or weeks of decentering men? The same ancient ass dude in different form. But he the same guy, because you're the same woman. The same woman who deflected. The same woman who rejected accountability and responsibility. The same woman who did zero fucking work. So because you're that same woman, you're going to attract and accept that same guy. Now the cycle repeats itself. And now you back with the same ancient ass nigga that you're getting ready to complain about in 3 months. And that's going to, again, confirm your bias of, see, I told y'all, these men ain't shit. I even decentered these niggas for 6 months. Went back to them because my female nature was craving their ass. And guess what? I ended up with Eugene. And Eugene dogged my ass out just like how Emmanuel did. So I knew I was right. And then on top of that, I look around and I see that Megan Thee Stallion going through the same shit. And she a bad bitch. And so if she going through the same shit that my regular ass going through, then that must mean something. That must mean every guy is a piece of shit. And no, your self-worth was a piece of shit. Y'all like the video, share the video, and subscribe. I know it's impromptu, but I tried to give y'all a little bit of a warning. Hold on. Let me scroll. It's not letting me scroll. Thank you again, Terenzo. It says, and the trad wife terminology, I could be wrong, but that sounds like a way of life Caucasian women lived with their hubbies, and they don't like it. Yet, Black marriages divine. Terenzo, you going into another level and layer. Let's go. Let's go. Because Megan do got women big mega mad at men. And you shouldn't be mad at the men. You should be mad at your motherfucking self, sis. Am I letting these guys who are dogging y'all out off the hook? No, he ain't shit, sis. But what did I say? You don't have to deal with him. Why are y'all dealing with niggas who ain't shit? It's because you're vibrating at that level. He is you. That's the part that y'all don't want to acknowledge, and it pisses me off. So when I'm scrolling on TikTok, or I'm scrolling on Instagram, or I'm scrolling on YouTube, and I'm seeing video after video from different content creators, from different women, some of them that were once a part of the whole trad wife, the whole divine femininity, the whole sprinkle community of centering a man and getting him to pick you. Now, all of a sudden, because they picked wrong, because they picking niggas off the wrong damn characteristics. Oh, he got money. Get with him. Yeah, but he a piece of shit. Oh, he can provide you with this type of material possession. Oh, but he's trash. And so the relationship crumbles, and now all men ain't shit. No, y'all ain't shit, and y'all picking men off ain't shit reasons. But I digress from that point. Let me get into what Terenzo was saying. Terenzo said the whole trad wife thing, that's what the Caucasian women were doing with their husbands. And legend has it, they don't even like that shit. They feel so degraded, so demeaned. They feel so small, tired of catering to a man, this, that, and the third. But they do it because guess what? They know and understand that our nature as a woman, we can't be doing all this heavy lifting on our own. Right? It's levels to that. But a lot of these women, though, Terenzo, whether they're Black, Caucasian, Asian, whatever, a lot of them, they're not really, and I hate to even say this, but I got to be honest. I got to be real. They're not really in their divine feminine essence how they think that they are. Because if you are truly a divine feminine woman, you like to cater to your man. You love to cater to your man. You know why? Because he's pouring into you. And how is a man pouring into you that you're with? By giving you support, love, trust, right? Respect. And you know how you're going to get with a man that is giving you those luxuries? By you being the type of divine feminine woman that vibrates at that same level to where that type of man can even choose you in the first damn place. So you don't mind being submissive to that man. You don't mind catering to that man. You don't mind loving that man, supporting that man, speaking life into that man. You don't mind boosting that man. You know why? Because he's a man. You take satisfaction in pouring into him because he's pouring into you, and you feel like that's the least that you can fucking do. Because thank you, baby, for taking care of me, for loving me, for choosing me, for picking me. Because you don't have to. And every time we look around, we are being constantly reminded that these men don't have to do a damn thing. Because they're not. But because, Terenzo, a lot of these chicks out here are not really rooted in their divine feminine essence, they don't like doing things that would be considered to be traditional, things that a woman would do, a wife would do. I'm not even vibrating at that level, which means I don't have a man that is vibrating at that level. So the secret behind that, Terenzo, the secret behind them not wanting to do these things and not liking to do these things is because on some subconscious level, they feel that this man does not even deserve that. I mean, all he's doing is giving me some money. All he's doing is giving me stability and security. And that's what a man's supposed to do. That's their thinking. And so again, that man that they're with is going to attract that. He's going to reflect that. So now I don't want to do this for real, but I'm doing it out of survival. I'm doing it out of aesthetic. Right? They're not really, let me put it to you plain. They're not really built for that life. Because you're not at the energetic level that you're supposed to be at in order to really embody what that life entails. You're not a wife. So of course you don't want to do wifely things. They like the image of what a wife is, but the reality of it, no, I don't like that shit because really at my core, I'm not that shit. You know why I'm not that shit? Because I have not done the self-work. If I did the self-work, it would bring me nothing but pleasure and joy to pour into my man, to do for my man, to be of assistance. Because I would have a man that would be deserving of that. I would have a man that was abundantly pouring into me, loving me, honoring me, lifting me up so high. Like I said, I want to do this. But everywhere you go, there you are. And so that guy, you feel like he does not deserve you doing these things that maybe you feel like you are forced to do. Because really, he's a reflection of you. And in actuality, you don't deserve the shit that he's doing for you. I digress. It might go over your head a little bit. Hold on. If you caught it, you caught it. If you didn't, I apologize. Mr. Original, thank you. It says, so if God is the head of man and man is the head of the women's decenter the man and cheat on him, then ask God for a man. What's the end game? Ain't one. The end game is to try. Here's the sad part about all of it. The end game is to try to inflict the same level of pain and suffering on these men that was inflicted upon me. And they think that that's going to somehow make them feel better, but it doesn't. And then when you realize, hey, that didn't really work. And then your nature kicks in. Now you want what you were designed to want, which is love, companionship, a man, a divine masculine. You're blocking your own blessings from being able to accept and attract that guy because now you have cheapened your value so much so trying to get a fucking lick back. Thank you, Eugene. Here's the weird thing I kept hearing. People kept comparing Meg to Taylor. Meg is actually more comparable to Cardi. If Clay was like Offset or Stefan, Meg would have learned. What do you mean by the last part? If Clay was like Offset or Stefan, Meg would have learned. What do you mean by that? And I was thinking about making a video about that because I did come across some videos from other female content creators that were talking about, oh, where is the meme of all of the guys that these white women slept with? Where was the outrage for all of these white women? Like, why y'all attacking the black women? Why y'all making this whole thing about Meg? I was thinking about making a response video to that, but I'll briefly touch base on that for a little bit, Eugene. The reason why, in which you do have these memes though, like we can absolutely pull up the different memes of Kim Kardashian and all, like you can do that, all right, Ariana Grande, like you can. But the reason why there's so much backlash when it comes to Megan versus a Taylor is because the imagery, and I said this on our video, imagery does matter. What you talk about, what you promote does matter. Y'all can be the same bitch. Let's put it to them plain, real, raw, unfiltered, uncut. Y'all can be the same bitch, but because on the surface, she's presenting the imagery of being the more polished, being the more bubblegum, commercial type of energy, she's not going to be perceived in the same way. There's not going to be as much as this quote unquote overt attack because hers is more overt. It's more covert. Covert. It's more on the hush. It's more concealed. But all these hoes be getting to work though. So, I mean, come on, y'all. But do you see Taylor out here talking about wet ass pussy? I have not seen that. I haven't. Have you seen Taylor out here twerking on Instagram with booty cheeks out? I have not seen that. Have you seen Taylor out here damn near doing soft porn? I have not seen that. Although they can be on the same hold out energy. But because the perception of Taylor is more prim, more polished, more proper, yeah, it's gonna be met with the same energy because the presentation of the energy is different. I hope that makes sense. If not, I apologize. Thank you, Kenny. It says, why wasn't Meg called a pick me when she made a whole Thanksgiving spread in order to impress Mama Clay? Oh, okay. That's all I'm saying. You know why, Kenny? Let's talk about it. Let's clock it. It goes into what I'm saying. A lot of these women are coping. When they are out here talking about, oh, hot girl, city girl, see, I told y'all all these men ain't shit. The reason why they then would root for a Megan Thee Stallion when she is seemingly getting wiped up and put up properly is because they know and understand that there are good men out there. They know and understand that a woman is supposed to cater to her man and do things like cook and clean. Please. And that's basic shit. But they know and understand that at their root, at their core. And they secretly want those things. They secretly desire those things. So when they see seemingly one of them getting the opportunity to be a part of such a life and a lifestyle, it's like, oh, so I do have hope. But because a lot of them feel like there's no hope for them, they'll rather just pretend like, oh, I'd rather be outside anyway, because all y'all men ain't shit anyway. I mean, it ain't no hope anyway. But every time one of they hot girl faves, city girl faves gets seemingly picked, all of that rhetoric mysteriously and magically disappears. You know why? Because on some subconscious or even conscious level, they know and understand that what they be talking about to cope, it's lies. They want love. So they get to live vicariously through these women that, you know, were living kind of reckless. And like I said, it gives them hope to make it seem or make them feel like, oh, that can happen for me too. So, oh, okay, cool. Woo, woo. It's always so many different levels and layers to every conversation, y'all. But that's why. That's why she won't get classified to be a pick-me. Because she's one of us. Can we really clock it, y'all? And I hate to even go here. Lord have mercy. Oftentimes what you'll see is women classify women who have not been outside in the streets. Who have not been dogged out and ran through by a whole bunch of different guys. When they are saying certain things in regards to how to be in a successful, healthy, thriving, lasting relationship and how a woman should conduct herself and what a woman should do for a man, that those kinds are pick-me's. And if she's not ugly, she's really a pick-me. But if she was a reckless ran through hoe, right? And she was out here talking about how men ain't shit, dog these men out, you know, hot girl, city girls up, and then she gets in her pick-me bag, it's okay. No matter, and if she's attractive, that's even better because now, again, we have a leader. And you know why it's okay and acceptable for her? Because I see myself in her. I don't see myself in a woman that is not reckless and ran through. I don't see myself in a woman, you know, that carries herself in this regard or, you know, that looks like, I don't see myself in that. I'll never be that. She doesn't give me hope because my chances of ever becoming her is very slim. I already fucked up. Let me put it like this. I already have a criminal record, right? So my chances of ever being on this straight and narrow path, not having anything attached to me, not having a mugshot, that ain't gonna never happen for me. I don't see myself, bitch, I'm a criminal. You are a square ass bitch. I'm trying to get y'all these silly ass analogies so y'all can follow me. You a square ass bitch. You ain't never went to jail. You ain't never got locked up. You ain't never did nan crime, bitch. So it's easy for you to be out here talking about, oh yeah, do this, do that, do this, do that. But I got shit on my record. So I'll never be you. But Megan Thee Stallion, that bitch got multiple felonies, just like me. And if she can get multiple felonies just like me and be a criminal just like me, and she even was able to become, you know, let's say the president of the City Girl Hot Girl Committee, if she was able to land her a stand-up Prince Charming ass nigga, if she was able to land her a high-value rich man, then yeah, I'm a root for that bitch because I see myself in that bitch. If a criminal ass bitch like that can win, me too. That's why you're not going to call her out her name. You're going to say, oh, yeah, sis. Yeah. Because secretly we want to do what these quote unquote pick me bitches is doing. But we feel like we can never achieve that because I already got too much on my record. But when I see somebody doing that, what the pygmies doing, and they got shit on their record, oh, now it's okay to be a pygmy because after all, it's obtainable now. I hope that makes sense. You feel me, Mr. Boss? Do they got me freezing, y'all? Real bad. Real bad. It's okay. We gonna still pop our shit. Jonathan, you feel me? Was that analogy easy to follow? It's like one of us made it, right? Let's make it real relatable because again, we Black. Majority of us are Black. I have been seeing a lot of white people over here though. Salute to y'all. Okay, welcome to the Crown Head Corner. Okay, but let's draw the point home real near and dear. When we saw Barack Obama, when y'all saw Barack Obama become the president, that hit way harder than when you saw Bill Clinton become the president. Because y'all saw yourselves in Barack Obama like, oh shit, Barack Obama could do it. We can too. Yeah, it's the same thing with these. So he won't get the same amount of criticism and scrutiny as all the other presidents because, hey, he Black. Same thing with Meghan. Oh man, she a hoe just like me, right? She be outside dogging these niggas out just like me. She be getting her ass ran through. Dog, Meghan is me, bitch. Now a lot of y'all need to chill out. Like I said, y'all, it's levels to that because while I understand how y'all can see yourselves in her, you're not her. So some of the things that Meghan can get away with her being attractive, with her being, in a part of certain circles, you can't do, but y'all be trying to do that shit, and that's crazy to me. But I digress again from that point. But that's all it is. But if I see a Danica Marie ass bitch, she ain't never did this, she ain't never did that, she ain't never. I don't want to hear that bitch. Because now I feel like she's just trying to shit on me. Thank you, Kenny. It says, facts, D. You would think the sisterhood is happy Meg is free. She gets to do the hot girl summer stuff now, LOL. They mad, though. They really want to be married. That's all I'm saying. It's all a cope. It's all coping mechanism, y'all. You feel me? Thank you, Mr. Original says, that means Meg is a picked over. Another one. Whoopsie. Because she hasn't done the work. And that's the part of the conversation I want women to understand so badly. The part of the conversation that's going completely over their head. I'm not saying that because you are a hoe, nothing will ever pan out for you or work out for you. I'm not saying that. Yeah, why they got me moving in slow motion? I'm still gonna talk. They be hating on these live streams, y'all. That's why I do my uploads. But sometimes you gotta pop your shit on these live streams. That's why I'm going live. And I'm gonna keep this up for y'all. Okay. But I'm not saying that because you have a past or because you are a part of a lifestyle that things can't turn around and change for you. I'm not saying that you're doomed, gloom, and stuck. No man's going to ever want you. No, I'm not. I didn't even say in my upload. What I was saying was though You have to look at yourself. You have to go within. Instead of getting mad at the men, small men ain't shit. Go within, do the self work so that you can choose and attract and accept better. That's all I was saying. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. You know what? You know what? I think I'm done. Yeah. YouTube hates way too bad on the live streams. I went black for no reason. Why did I go black? Why are y'all freezing my like come on. You know what? They just don't want me to go in and say this real shit. It's cool though. It's cool though. It's so unfortunate. It's so unfortunate, y'all, that they do us like this. I think we too real for fucking live streams. When on a live stream, we just be too fucking real. And so they hate that. You gotta shut that down. You gotta cut that off. It's so sad. All I want for women to do is shut the fuck up and heal. Like that's all I want y'all to do. Instead of making everything a hate man campaign, a trauma bonding campaign. Instead of doing it, I just want y'all to shut the fuck up and heal. Because until you do that, nothing you touch is going to work. Like I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, going black and shit. I'm not saying that you have no hope because you were outside in your past and you were doing reckless ran through shit. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is, if you refuse to do the work, no man's going to take you seriously, and you're going to keep having the same outcomes. Reformed hoes get chose up on every day. Let me put it to y'all plainly. It happens. It happens. Now, is it something that is becoming obsolete? Yes, because now a lot of men are, just a little bit hesitant and skeptical about certain things. They feel like that's going to always be within you to be a certain way. So it's dialing back, but it's not a thing to where it's like all hope is gone. Like, no, it's not. But it does take you to have accountability, responsibility, and do some work. And that's all I'm saying. So when I'm seeing y'all come online in droves, talking about, oh, y'all just jealous and y'all just be hating on us hot girls and city girls. And when I see y'all saying shit like that, or I see y'all saying, oh, we outside, and I see y'all saying shit like, oh, we the center of men, it just lets me know that you're going to have the same shit happen to you over and over again. And not only is it going to happen to you, it's going to happen to every woman around you. Because you're going to teach them that. You're going to perpetuate that. You're going to say those things. And I just really need y'all to shut the fuck up and heal. Megan got y'all women mega mad at men, and you should be mega mad at your motherfucking self. And that's my whole point. Not letting these ain't shit guys off the hook, but putting you on one too. That's it. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate it. Yeah, still I rise. It's glitching. You know what? I ain't doing no more live streams. I'm done with live streams. They just hate on them too bad. They hate on live streams way too bad, y'all. And I think it's because we be real unfiltered in the live stream. They just don't like it. And I don't know how to be polished up in a live. I mean, I can, but sometimes you just gotta speak, and I gotta speak, and it may come off a little rough. It may come off a little raunchy. It may come off a little raw, unfiltered. Like, wait a minute, it may. But it's all from love. It's all from passion. It's all from frustration. It's all from wanting us to do fucking better. Please shut the fuck up and go heal. Y'all speaking from pain and hurt. And y'all be thinking y'all got the most damn game. Y'all be thinking y'all got all the damn answers, and you the most broken. You the most lost. You the most damn confused. But because you feel like you got bodies on bodies, and you got relationship after situationship, that you know what the hell you talking about and you don't. Yeah, I know what I'm talking. I've dealt with multiple different men. You only been with your husband and that other nigga that, so you don't know. I think I fucking do, which is why I would be able to be tied down happily, healthily with a man that I've been with more, almost as long as I've been fucking alive, bitch. Now I'm putting extra sauce on it, but I'm just saying. Clearly, I probably know what I'm talking about, and you fucking don't. Because it is about quality, not quantity. A lot of y'all think because you have multiple different dicks that you know what the fuck you talking about when it comes to men, and you don't. Y'all think because you've been in situationship after situationship that you know what it is to be in a long-term committed marriage, and you don't. You think because you played house for a year that you know what it's like to create a home. You don't. Y'all need to shut the fuck up and go heal. Stop trauma bonding. Stop coping. Go within and figure out what the fuck is wrong with you, to where you keep choosing the same nigga over in different forms, in different complexions, in different heights, in different cities. Y'all be trying to move. I'm moving to Houston. I'm moving to Houston because I can't stand these Detroit niggas. And then you hop your ass to Houston and you still got the same damn man, Mel. I'm moving to Atlanta because these niggas in San Diego, they just be on some bullshit. And you still the same. I need y'all to shut the fuck up and go heal. Megan got y'all women mega mad because you're secretly mad at your damn self. And because you see a lot of yourself as far as your ways and actions and Megan's ways and actions. Y'all are using her as a scapegoat to cope, to trauma bond, to blame men, to escape accountability and responsibility. And I'm quite honestly so sick and tired of this shit. And y'all would say a woman like me does not know what she's talking about because I only been with 2 men. I only slept with 2 men. So because I don't have a lot of fucking bodies, y'all feel like I don't know what I'm talking about when clearly I must have the fucking answers. Because I know how to keep a man. Whoopsie! It didn't take me a million gazillion times to get my shit right. I had one fucked up guy. Learned my goddamn lesson. Found my husband after that. I don't need situationships, one night stands. Ain't shit nigga after one, ain't shit ass nigga to learn the lesson. No, it only take me one time. Oh, okay. Let's not do this shit no more. Let's evolve. Let's grow. Let's learn. Let's do something. Let's tweak some shit. And guess what? In my last relationship, I was doing a lot of the same goofy shit that y'all was doing. In my last relationship, I was tolerating and accepting a lot of the same goofy shit that y'all was tolerating and accepting. But you're supposed to learn from that shit so you don't do it again. You're supposed to look at yourself and say, okay, what did I do? What was my role? What was my part? Yeah, I didn't do that. You know what else? This a gym right here. This a bar right here. You know what else? I also was doing a lot of the same shit that I was doing in my marriage now with my last guy. Like being supportive, being loving, being nurturing, being caring, being of assistance. Now, where I fucked up was doing all of those great grand things for a nigga who was not a man, not doing what a man's supposed to do. You see how I did all the right things for the wrong guy. And it didn't work out for me. It backfired terribly. I became big mama around that bitch. I don't want to be fucking big mama. No. I'm supposed to be the assistant, not big mama. I'm supposed to be the helpmeet, the helpmate, not big mama. So I have to tweak some shit. I have to do something. I have to do some rearranging. Like, hold on. I did self-reflecting and self-analysis and say, you know what? I was doing shit right in that aspect, in that regard. However, I was doing it for the wrong guy. So let's not do that for that type. See how I didn't just say, oh no, I'll never be supportive of a man. I'll never. Because I did that before and that didn't go right. That didn't go right. That didn't go with it. That backfired on me. No, I said, no. We got that right. We just did it for the wrong motherfucker. Y'all don't do that. Y'all don't do that. That's a bar. I did the same quote unquote pick me shit. I just did it for the right guy. And the shit was beautiful. Y'all don't do that. Instead, y'all don't do no self-work. And because you don't do no self-work, you keep attracting and accepting the same piece of shit ass guys to you. Doing all the right things for them though. Getting the same outcome. And before you know, it's like, oh no, don't ever submit to a man. Don't ever cater to a man. Don't ever love a man. Don't ever support a man. Don't ever speak life into a man. Don't ever. No. That shit does need to be done. Just not for that type. But you'll never be able to do those right things for the right guy until you do the right fucking work on yourself. And the right fucking work is not going out sleeping with a bunch of different niggas. The right work is not going out trauma bonding, getting drunk, smoking, getting hot. That's not it. The right fucking work is not decentering men. Y'all could never decenter men. Your nature is not structured that way, and the world is not structured that way. So that's dumb. Y'all keep doing extreme things. Instead of doing the simple shit, like, oh, look at yourself. Thank you, Eugene. I said many times that I have been in 4 bad relationships with Black women, but it was only 4 Black women, not the entire population. And you know what I would want you to do, Eugene? I would want you, and I'm sure you have done this, I would want you to look at yourself and ask yourself, how did I end up in these 4 bad relationships? What did I do that could have possibly contributed to me being a part of such a dynamic? Was I too passive? Was I too tolerant? Like, because you played a role. And after you did that, Eugene, and you really learned from your mistakes, you really evolved, you're really growing around this motherfucker, you will be able to find a relationship that was good after that. And if it didn't work out in that good relationship, that's fine. Because you all will be able to part ways healthily, amicably, move forward. And guess what? You'll be able to take away something that was beneficial from that interaction in that relationship as well. Because sometimes things just don't work out. It's not toxic. It's just it just don't work out. Maybe we just didn't match. We're not really that compatible. That happens. I don't hate this person. They don't hate me. I'm just not that. And that's cool. But it's supposed to be a progression. It's supposed to be a thing of, okay, not so good to, oh, this is better. To better to, oh, this is good. To good to, oh, okay, yeah, I got this shit now. It's supposed to be that. We don't never do that, Eugene. We just be like, no, because I had 4 bad relationships with Black women or with Black men, they all ain't shit. And that's dangerous. It ain't got nothing to do with me. When it has everything to do, because everything starts with self. I need y'all to go shut the fuck up and heal. Right. Did you set boundaries? Were your standards too low? You know what I'm saying? Were you desperate? Were you operating from a place of trauma, insecurity, to where you were just accepting and allowing anything to go? And these women took advantage of you. Like, it's just so much that we need to learn how to do that we're not doing, especially as women. The countless videos that I have come across from all of these different women, the most quote unquote educated, the most bossed up, the most divine feminine, the most tapped in, because God don't play about me. All of those. Something ain't right. Somebody not doing some shit. Somebody need to shut the fuck up and go heal. Instead of using Megan Thee Stallion situation as a way for you to get your licks off, get your rocks off, cope, and not do no damn work. It's much easier to blame everything and everybody else than to sit your ass down and say, aha, I'm the motherfucking problem. And can we go here? Why they got me down freezing? I ain't going live no more. They hate too bad on the live streams. Way too bad. What's really messed up, though, you all, is the fact that they will cherry pick and say, because he was doing this, then he was a good guy. He was a good man. I did choose better. You didn't. You didn't. But because maybe he was able to take them out here or buy them this or present to them some type of lifestyle that they're not accustomed to dealing with, it's like, oh, I did choose better. He was a better man. No, he wasn't. I need us to stop conflating money with a man's worth. It's way deeper than money. Like I said, do we need money? Yes. Do we want money? Yes. That's in our nature as a woman. Be mad at God. Be mad at nature. If you don't like the fact that women by nature look for providers and protectors and leaders and teachers. That's just how we're designed. Then nobody wants somebody that's unstable, fickle, all over the damn place. And we ain't got time. All right. I need to be at peace. I need to be comfortable. I need to feel secure. I don't want my anxiety through the fucking roof because I don't know what's happening. I don't like that. However, making that the basis of what a man is that makes him quality is dangerous. This is how y'all can get with a guy like a Klay Thompson to where he's successful and he's rich and he's able to provide you with this experience. And you feel like, oh, you did better. You didn't. The nigga's still a dog. Just a luxury dog. Roof, roof. You're not getting with men. No, he better than what you call it because he got this and he drive that and he paid for this, so he better. No, that's the same nigga. He just got a little bit more clout, a little bit more money. No, he better such and such because he more successful. That's the same nigga. They the same. It's the same. Just different occupations. Different height, different weight, different skin tone, different body build. It's the same nigga though. You ain't did shit different. Notice I said you ain't did shit different. So therefore, every man that you meet is gonna be the motherfucking same because you the same. I need y'all to shut the fuck up and heal. Y'all too old for this shit. Y'all too divine and feminine for this shit. You too smart for this shit. You too educated for this shit. Yeah, decenter men. Yeah, because we've been there, done that. Well, we did all the right things. I did this for the man. I did that for the man. I did this for a man. It did not work. So stop listening to these pick me bitches. No, you the pick me bitch. You're a failed pick me bitch. And because you failed at it, you're mad about it, and now you're frustrated, and you're lashing out. Because deep down inside, and it's probably not even that damn deep down inside, you know damn well that you were the problem. You are the problem. But it's easier to say, oh, no, it was nothing I could have done. It just that these men ain't shit. I did pick better. He had more money. He provided me with this standard of living. He did this, he did that. He was the same nigga because you the same bitch. And we don't ever want to be that fucking real. Shut the fuck up and heal. I am so tired of y'all coming on here using this Megan situation as a way to, again, validate yourself, vindicate yourself. I told y'all, you ain't said shit. What did you tell yourself? Nah, he better because he finer than him. He taller than him. He got more bread than him. It's the same nigga, though. Thank you, Wayne. They told me the bad men were more persistent. That's a new excuse, not just poor choices. You gotta be fucking kidding me, Wayne. And that's a lie. Let's clock that T real quick, Wayne. That's a motherfucking lie. Because the bad men, hear me out. The bad men are the ones who don't give a fuck the most. So he don't feel the need to be persistent and consistent and keep on trying to pursue this. No, and you know why? He don't give a fuck the most because he ain't got to. The guys out here who don't get a fuck the most got the most bitches flocking to him trying to change his mind and get him to pick them. Get him to care. The good guys, the good quality men, those were the ones. Notice I'm saying were past tense because men giving the fuck up on this shit. And I'm trying, contrary to popular belief, I'm trying to get the men not to fucking give up. But every other damn dope discussion, I'm done. I'm happy by myself. The single life is good. It's people over here. But the good guys were the ones having more patience, trying to work with your ass, trying to fix you, trying to help you, trying to work with you, giving you excuses. If that's not persistence, I don't know what the fuck is. Oh, she just never had, no real man in her life. So, I'm trying to work with her. She just grew up this way. She was raised this way. She around these type of females all the time. She ain't ever been exposed to this caliber of man. So I'm trying to work with her. That's what the good men were doing. The bad men like, man, fuck these bitches. Literally, fuck these bitches. And y'all be the first ones bent over, ready to give it up. Thinking that your pussy is so powerful. It's gonna change him. This gonna be the picker right here. It ain't. And I knew y'all was cooked when y'all came online once again, using Megan Thee Stallion as y'all aha moment, talking about, yeah, because she's so fine. She's so beautiful. And the way she be throwing ass, I know that pussy be hitting. So for her to get played, for him to fumble her is crazy. That let me know right then and there that y'all was fucking cooked to where y'all are really out here thinking that good pussy and pretty will get a man to change and pick your ass. You're delusional. And y'all too damn old to be thinking like that. You tried. They proud of their actions, man. Thank you, Mr. Original. It says, Dear Women's, we're listening to all of the BS you're posting. Clay watched the same thing. That's why it was so easy for him. Why should we care? I need them to go shut up and heal, Mr. Original. Because you're right. They're so busy posting bullshit and not doing the work. And all they are doing is pushing men further and further away and calling the ain't shit niggas who just want to see what that pussy slapping for towards them. Oh yeah, you put up with that. I wonder what you would put up with from me. This sentiment is crazy. I just can't believe, and it's the woman that it came from that just blew me. I'm like, her, this the I manifested my husband ass chick. This the soft life, luxury life. You know, a woman should do this, a woman should do that ass chick. It has got to be studied, y'all. The failed pick me to I hate men, decenter men pipeline has got to be studied. And really, it won't even take much studying. It's going to boil down to the same thing. You did not do any internal work. You focus solely and purely on surface value things. And you said, let me just choose a man based upon that. What can he do for me aesthetically? What can he do for me financially? Not what he can do for me mentally, energetically, emotionally, spiritually, none of that. And because you did that, which was not shit, that was not no damn work, sis. You chose wrong. And instead of acknowledging that, y'all would rather say, no, it's just all men ain't shit. And I'm tired. Y'all too fucking old for this. You're too old, sis. Now you think that you're getting ready to go and get your lick back by doing some shit like fuck a bunch of strangers? Oh, that's really gonna show him, sis. He really missed out. Dang. He's gonna learn his lesson after that. No, all y'all do is bring that man even more peace. Let's clock it. Because like I said, the bad guys, they don't give a fuck anyway. Right? They don't. But in case they got a little bit of care in them, when you do go outside and just start fucking randoms, thinking that you getting your lick back and taking your power back, all that's going to do is make him say, oh, okay, well, shit. Better for me. I'm glad I did that bitch like that because she wasn't shit anyway. Look at her. You're not doing nothing. You want to get your lick back, heal. Go heal and find a healed man and be healthy to fucking together. That's going to get a lick back like, damn. Because he going to be able to see that guy that you're with now doing well by you, doing right by you, and you doing the same thing in return to him. And he gonna get the picture. But going out and fucking, that ain't, all you doing is making him feel more justified in his decision to dog your ass out. Yeah, that bitch was a hoe anyway. Shit, I'm glad I got rid of that. But look at that bitch. Shit. Silliness. Thank you, Jonathan. Giving him a 300K watch, then getting played. Hot girl logic fail. Is this your leader? Whoopsie. I knew Clay didn't like Megan when he didn't even acknowledge her as his girl when they even brought up, her gifting him that watch. He didn't claim her. He didn't even put a title on it. Oh, she's such a nice young lady. The nice young lady gave it the watch. Not my girl. Not my girlfriend. Not my lover. None of that. Oh, nice young lady ass nigga. Bitch, please. $300K for a watch though. She not no pick me though. But she is. Women like Megan Thee Stallions are the real pick me's. They'll do anything to get picked. I'm not ready and willing to do anything to get picked. If you don't like me, you don't like me. Shit, fuck. Man, like you know that was nasty. Where a nice young lady. She's such a nice young lady. What? I wish I would give the nigga $300,000 worth of anything, and the nigga say I'm just a nice young lady. Please. Can we go hear though, Jonathan? A lot of these chicks would rather spend $300K on a fucking watch than to go sit up somewhere and fucking heal, because they're so desperate to get picked that they'll go out of their ways to do such a thing, not understanding that if you go heal somewhere and be able to attract and accept a healed man towards you, you wouldn't have to do no shit like that to get him to pick you or see your worth. The mere fact alone that you even felt like you needed to do something like go and buy a $300,000 watch to get him to pick you and see your worth, it says so much. It spoke so many volumes. And what's nasty work is that he still didn't. Which proves the point. Shut the fuck up and go heal. You could have used that $300K for therapy. Because something wrong with you. We too fucking old. We too old, y'all. We too old to be doing this. But guess what, Jonathan? They wouldn't call Megan to pick me for doing no shit like that. But they'll call me a pick me for being 20 years old and me sharing my story of how my goofy young-minded ass felt like I was doing my big one by buying my husband a wedding band. Young goofy ass. But guess what? I only did that because he was calling me his wife already. So I'm trying to, do my hot girl, city girl, Megan Thee Stallion shit. Like, oh, okay, well, shit, you know what? Let me up. Let me have my one up on him. This what I'm gonna do. Cause I'm a boss ass bitch. I'm gonna go and get this nigga a ring. Yeah, nigga. I'm about to wife your ass up. Silly shit. I was young. A young bird, goofy ass bitch. You never do that. Never do no shit like that, ladies. I'm telling you right now. Okay. That's dumb. And a real masculine man will not like it. Okay. My husband did not like that shit. He said, that's what I'm gonna do for you. You don't do that for me. So yeah. But I'm the pick me and not Megan. The ring I had got my husband when I was 20, trying to be on my hot girl boss bitch shit. Yeah, it was no more than maybe $80. And these bitches swear, but pick me ass bitch. Did she propose to her husband? That's the only reason why that bitch got me, because she proposed to her husband. No. My husband had already essentially proposed to me first. I was Mrs. Bell already, bitch. But me trying to be in my hot girl, city girl, back. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna one up this nigga. Go get this nigga a motherfucking engraved ring, bitch. Yeah, here your ring, nigga. You wifey now. Stupid shit. I was 20. Don't do too much on me. But Megan Thee Stallion in her 30s doing shit like this, and she not a pick-me, dog. And still didn't get picked. Bitch, at least I got my husband. After doing all that dumbass shit that I did, I got my husband, bitch. And he a good ass man. The fuck? But like I said, y'all don't do that. Okay, that was dumb as fuck. I got embarrassed. I did. My husband was like, "What are you doing? Why did you give me that?" But I mean, he was nice about it, but he wasn't at the same time. He wore that motherfucking ring on his thumb because it was too small. My husband got real like big hands, so he wore it on his. Where did he wear that shit? He wore it on his thumb. My husband don't even like fucking rings, so he was real pissed off. Don't ever do that. My husband don't like rings. Okay. That's why he don't wear one. He a grown ass man. He don't like no fucking ring. He know he married. Bitches know he married. He got a mouth. He can talk. So I don't need all that. We so solid and secure of his motherfucker till it's pathetic. Your man ain't wear a ring. Yours do. And he's still fucking other bitches. Matter of fact, his ring is his chick magnet. Your husband don't wear his ring. Bitch, you don't even have a husband to wear a ring. Shut the fuck up and go heal. Okay? Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's stay on the same page. Stay on the same page, bitch. On the same page. Let's focus. Amen. Lord have mercy. But they still got me glitching, y'all. Y'all laughing. I'm so serious. They be pissing me off. I don't do half this shit. And guess what? I didn't get my husband a ring so that he could pick me. Bitch, I was already picked. I'm just trying to boss up on him. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, yeah. It was very reminiscent of trying to outdo your partner. I was trying to outdo him. But it had already been done type shit. You understand? It wasn't an attempt to get him to pick me. Bitch, I was already Mrs. Bell. Being flooded with love letters and shit. I still got them love letters. I was already that. I was trying to outdo him on some boss bitch shit, and it backfired. Don't do that shit, ladies. I speak from experience. What up, Game Changer? I appreciate it. Dear Meg, you're 31. The wall is waiting. The wall ain't even waiting. And can I say this though, Mr. Original? The wall has no age. The wall is a matter of lifestyle, mentality, lack of work, lack of development. That's the wall. You can be at the wall at 25. You can be at the wall at 22. I see so many hit the wall bitches in their 20s. It has nothing to do with age and everything to do with mentality, personality, lifestyle choices, and lack of change, development, evolving, growing, maturing. That's it. You feel me? They hate so bad. They be hating so bad on these live streams, y'all. Because they know I'm gonna kick some real shit. And guess what? Because I'm so pissed, I'm leaving this up. I hope y'all know I'm leaving this video up. I don't give not one fuck about them glitching me, shutting me down. I put it up on my phone when I had went black. They didn't even show me that I was live. So I already know they hating, but we gonna still rise and we gonna still pop our shit because we gotta say the real. It's the only way that we can really get some things done. Did Eric do the Ike Turner face when you held his chin, spit on your Mac gang, winked, and pulled out the ring? No, he didn't give me the Ike Turner face. You know, he didn't turn around like. It was very, very, like, my husband is already a very stoic man. You know what I'm saying? Like, he already is very stoic, very chill, very relaxed. So with this, it was that times 20 with a tinge of irritation. Like, what the fuck are you doing? You know? And I really thought I was doing my big one. Like, I was so excited about it. I'm like, yeah, I'm finna outdo this nigga. You write me love letters and poems and shit, calling me Mrs. Bell and wife. Oh, okay, nigga. Bam! Ba-dow! And he was like, what the fuck? Don't do it. But my point remains the same, though, John Till. Okay. I was doing that for a guy who had already picked me. This is not somebody walking around with cold motherfucking feet who don't know if he want to be in a relationship that's committed or not. This wasn't that. This is not, there wasn't me forcing a man to pick me, be with me, marry. There wasn't that. Bitch, I was already married. I just didn't have the title yet. But as a woman, you have to operate on a man's timing, on a man's dime. You don't step on a man's toes. I learned that very early. I learned that very early on. That's why I'm saying we too old for this shit that y'all on. That's why I don't understand, John Till, how you can be on this nonsense of, oh, Danica Marie's of the world. They don't know what they talking about because they haven't been through this shit. Bitch, how many times I gotta go through it? I went through it. One time is enough. One time is enough, sis. The man that I was with before my husband, I was with that man for 6 years of my young life. I learned so fucking much. And you know what's crazy, sis? This how much I know how to keep a man. I would have still been with that nigga had I not decided to leave. It was me that left. You know that, right? That nigga proposed to me, too. This nigga tried to marry me, too. I know how to keep a man, sis. But nevertheless, I was still doing goofy bitch shit, dealing with a goofy ass nigga, though. And at the same time, I was doing some right things, dealing with a goofy ass nigga. You don't abandon the things that you're doing right. You just choose a better man by becoming a better woman. Y'all are missing that part. And y'all pissing me off. And y'all need to shut the fuck up and heal. Instead of saying decenter men. Instead of saying all men ain't shit. Instead of saying, oh, there's no hope because even Megan Thee Stallion got cheated on. Even Megan Thee Stallion didn't get picked. Even Megan Thee Stallion. Even Beyonce. Shut the fuck up and heal. Because something else I don't like is how y'all be trying to say that all men cheat. All men are dogs. All men are... That's not true. It's not true. All men don't cheat. All men are not dogs. All men are not afraid of commitment. All men are not polygamous. Like, y'all gotta stop that shit. Thank you, Justin. It says his mama named him Clay. I'm gonna call him Clay. What's that off of? His mama named him Clay. I'm gonna call him Clay. Who said that? Is that what Megan said? Goofy bitch. I just want us to do better so bad, y'all. So bad. So bad. But we just keep doing the same dumb shit. Coming to America? Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'll be a little bit slow. Now, I ain't that. I remember Coming to America, but when it came out, I don't think I was even born yet. What? Let me see. Who texted me? My sister-in-law? Oh, hell no. How much is it? How much is it? Okay, let me see. Let me ask the Google. When did Coming to America come out? 1988, bitch, I was not even thought of. Okay. I was not here in the 80s. Your little big sis didn't pop out to the 90s. 1991 to be exact. So, I mean, you gotta forgive me if I don't be knowing certain references. You know what I'm saying? But it's just getting on my nerves. It's getting on my nerves, all this bullshit. I'm old. When you was born in the 80s, y'all old as hell. 80s is old as hell. You gotta motivate fidelity. Hold on now. Let's clock it. Because that's a level and a layer, right? Like I said, I never was blanket and say all. I would never say every single one. That's why I said all men are not. You know what I'm saying? And some men can be inspired to do certain things, right? When they feel like, oh, you actually meet every requirement that I'm looking for in a woman, so maybe I don't need another woman. And some men, it don't matter what the fuck that you got going on, they still want other bitches. And are you gonna accept that? Are you cool with that? If not, move around. If you are, get down. You know, but what I don't like is the blanket statements of negative attributes and making it seem like that is something that is innate within every man to do and be. Right? So, for example, one could say that a lot of men out here like variety. Right? A lot of men out here, they like being with multiple different women. I wouldn't argue that. But to say that all men cheat, that's something that's a negative. That's something that's a flaw. Because to cheat means that you're being dishonest. Now, if you're going to say that it's a lot of men out here that like dealing with multiple different women, I would accept that better than all men cheat because they're different. That's a different statement. Saying that a man likes to deal with a whole bunch of different women and saying that same man likes to cheat, that's not synonymous. Cheating and dealing with different women is not the same thing, because you can deal with different women and not be a cheater. If every woman has an understanding of they're not the only woman and you're dealing with different women, that's not cheating. So clean that shit up. Don't say all men cheat. Now, if you want to say a lot of men like, dealing with different women, or, it's maybe difficult for a lot of men to just be with one woman, I would accept that. But to say all men cheat is crazy. I just want us to heal so bad. But going back to this point, I want to go back to this point, y'all, because a lot of women have it in their minds that quantity solidifies your position to be able to teach, give advice, and all of that. And that's not true. Just because you are out here dealing with multiple men in multiple failed relationships does not mean that you have more knowledge, wisdom, and understanding than somebody like me who has not been involved with multiple different relationships, multiple different men. In fact, one could argue that you're dumb and you're not learning shit. Therefore, you may need to shut the fuck up. It would be the equivalent. When I hear women say shit like this, trying to discredit me and say, oh, you only been with this and you only did this, or you don't know. To me, it's the equivalent of saying, I failed that test 100 different times. So I know. I took that test over and over and over again. So I know more than you. You only took that test like 2 times and you passed. You didn't keep on going. You ain't keep on taking that test over and over and failing. So they need to listen to me because what, bitch? Because you know how to fail? The fuck is wrong with y'all? I'm just saying, like, bitches like the nigga don't be knowing what the fuck they talking about. They ain't outside in these streets. They ain't out here dealing with different dicks every day. They ain't out here outside like us, hot girls, city girls up. So she can't really tell us nothing. You've been locked down in that same relationship, in that same successful, healthy ass marriage for 15 years. So, bitch, you can't tell us how to conduct a happy, healthy, long-term, lasting marriage and relationship. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. You know how many of these niggas I've been dealing with in 15 years? A whole bunch of different niggas. A whole bunch of different niggas. And I'm just like, bitch, you sound so dumb. God damn. Because when it comes to that same test, right, I would be able to give you valid answers to every question on that test. But because you feel like you have the questions memorized, that you the guru, bitch, but you don't have the fucking answers. Nah, but I know the questions though. That's what I'm saying. I know I took this test so many times and failed it so many times that I memorized the questions. Bitch, but did you learn? What's the answer though? Mute. I need y'all to shut the fuck up and go heal. Go learn. Okay? Because I don't have to memorize the questions. But if you ask me the question, I'm going to answer it correctly. I'm going to give you the valid and proper and correct answer. You just got the fucking questions memorized. AKA, you are just dealing with the same ain't shit ass nigga every time. So you got his patterns down packed, but you don't know how to make the proper adjustments and changes so that you don't have to encounter that anymore, or you'll know what to look out for so you can avoid that type of shit. That's it. I hope that makes sense. I need y'all to shut the fuck up and go heal. Y'all be pissing me off. I just want the best for you, sis. And I know it can come off harsh. But goddamn, y'all. When I saw the girl today that I saw, and she was nothing like what she's talking about now. She was nothing like this. Oh, decenter men ain't shit. She was nothing like that. When I saw her get into that bag, I said, yeah, we not learning. We not doing shit right. We're cooked. For you to reach the conclusion of decenter men, all men ain't shit, men trash. That says a lot about the direction that women are going in and the lack of lesson that we are learning, and about the lessons that we are promoting. What do I mean by that? What I mean by that is this. For somebody like the girl that I came across today, that was nothing like this whole decenter men shit. She was nothing like that. For her to reach that level and become that tells to me that the bulk of the women out here are pushing that as the solution. So much so to where she's adopting that And it's like, oh, okay, well, yeah, decenter men then, because I went through this and I went through that. And, you know, since that happened to me too now, let me do what the rest of these girls are doing. And she don't know. A lot of women out there, young ladies out there, don't know that what these women are even teaching to them to do after they have gone through a certain situation that was unfortunate is a cope. It's not the answer. That's scary to me. Let me see if I can drive that point home a little bit better. It would be the same thing as, let me make up an analogy. It would be the same thing as, what can I use? Something silly. It would be the same thing as, let's say, a heater that you plug into a certain socket in a house, starting a fire. Right? And let's say it's the same thing throughout for every home. If you plug this heater into this socket, it's going to start a fire. And let's say this one girl, she avoided that socket for a long time. She would plug her heater in this hallway, in this room, you know, anywhere but that socket. Let's say that's in the basement that they tell you never to plug this heater into. Right? And let's say one day she finally goes downstairs to the basement and she plugs this heater up and her whole house catches on fire. It's like, what the fuck? My shit is torched. Then I go online and I'm seeing every other woman say that, yeah, I torched my house. I plugged in that heater and it burned up everything. So now what I'm going to do to avoid, let's say, catching my house on fire, instead of plugging a space heater into that socket in the basement, I'm going to plug, I don't fucking know, a fan into that same socket. And let's say the socket is the issue. It has nothing to do with the heat. You plug anything into that shit, it's gonna torch your shit. Right? So then they just continue to go down in the damn basement, plug in different appliances in that same damn socket, everything catching on fire. Well, I thought if I plugged the fan into the socket, it wouldn't happen. Bitch, no, it's still going to happen. And so now you reach the conclusion of, see, all these appliances ain't shit. Because every time I plug that motherfucker in the basement downstairs, and let's say the plug downstairs in the basement is the equivalent to you being a woman that is catering to a man, loving on a man, being a good wife to a man. You doing all of that. But the socket is the problem. And you are the problem for not being aware that the fucking socket is the problem. You're not doing the work. You're not sitting down and figuring out that why is it that every fucking appliance that I put in this damn socket torches my shit? It blows everything up. The women online don't tell you, hey sis, stop plugging shit in that damn socket. Because it don't matter what you plug into, it's going to be the same result. They don't say that. Instead, she say, okay, I ain't going to put no space heater in there. I ain't going to put no fan in there. I'm getting ready to put an air conditioner. Yeah, because all the women online said to plug the air conditioner in that socket. No, bitch, don't put shit in that fucking socket. But instead of doing that, instead of learning from our mistakes, and you know what, everything I put in this motherfucker, it blows it up. You're not gonna say, no, I'm not the problem. But you don't want to keep plugging shit in the bucket. I'm not the problem. It's that all of these appliances ain't shit. That's why I'm decentering all the fucking appliances. Now the summer coming is hot as hell. You ain't gonna plug in nan air conditioner, nan fan. I'm decentering appliances. And y'all just be pissing me off. Y'all be pissing me off. The winter come. It's cold enough. I'm decentering heaters because every time I plug in the heater, that shit catch on fire. I'm sick of this shit. No, bitch. Plug the appliance into a different socket. Learn. Y'all be pissing me off. I just came to dance. That's it. Now you finna go the rest of your life cold than a motherfucker, hot than a motherfucker. Because the bitches online taught you, oh yeah, we decentering all appliances because every time we plug that motherfucker in the basement, aka every time we get serious about an ancient ass piece of a man, and we start doing this and the third, it just everything catch on fire, get torched. We done with that shit, girl. And y'all just be pissed. I need y'all to shut the fuck up and go here. Call an electrician, aka get a counselor, a therapist. Shit, get a journal, bitch. Reflect, sit down with yourself. That's all. But y'all don't want to do that. You want to blame it on the heater, blame it on the fan, blame it on the air conditioner. Everything but you in that damn socket. I'm just so tired. I hope that dumbass analogy helped. But if it didn't, I'm sorry. I'll just be making shit up off the cusp, okay? I'll just be speaking from my heart with passion. I care so bad, and that's my problem. You know. Why you care, bitch? Ain't you happy? Yeah, I want you to be happy too, ho. That's it. Shit beautiful over here. Thank you, Wayne. It says it's Kenmore's fault. Who the fuck is Ken? Yeah, is that the name of the he? Correct me if I'm wrong. Y'all know I'll be a little bit slow. Thank you, Mr. Original. It says decentering men, but 4 babies and no husband. Whoopsie. Somebody centering their penis somewhere. You ain't decentering too much. Toot that thing up, mommy, and make it roll. Somebody's centering their ass on somebody's penis. It ain't adding up. But that's what I'm saying. There's no such thing as decentering men. Can I go here on some real raunchy shit? Yeah, we blowing up. I don't understand how. Damn. We almost at 220,000 already. Shout out to us. Even though they be hating on us, we gonna still rise. But can I go here? Let's be on some real. You screaming? Look, they hate on us so bad, T. So bad. They glitched our live. I'm still keeping this live stream up because I ain't going live for a while. They hate so bad today. They made my phone go black. Now maybe my phone was overheating. I expected that, but when I came home, I just knew she was gonna be smooth sailing. It wasn't. You know what I'm saying? It was. They made my shit go black. They made me start glitching. I was matrixing in it. I looked like I was motherfucking Neo. Is his name Neo? The motherfucking Matrix going so motherfucking slow. All I'm trying to do is help. But let me go here though. Let me say some real off the wall, off the chain raunchy shit. This how bad women could never decenter men. Bitch, let you get horny. Whoopsie. Let you get horny and need a little bit of poking. What you finna go and get? Something that resembles what? A man. God damn. Nah, bitch, I got a rose. Girl, you gonna crave a little, you gonna want a little pokey. Ain't nothing like a good poke. I don't give none of that. You getting ready to go and get you something that resembles a man's penis. Hell, I don't even care if it's your finger. That finger is trying to do what? Be what? can't descend on no man if you wanted to. It's impossible. It's impossible. Y'all remember that damn movie? Impossible. Was that Whitney Houston and Brandy, Cinderella? Impossible. It's impossible, bitch. You can't descend on no man. It's no way. And even when y'all do try to decenter these men, y'all still go online and complain about those same men you trying to decenter. So just stop the cap, shut the fuck up and go heal, so you can actually find you a quality man instead of saying all men ain't shit, aka saying all appliances ain't shit. No, it's not the appliances, it's the energy, the socket, the lack of learning, the lack of work repairing that you're doing. Oh my God, thank you, Dark Lake. I heard Lexi Brown has been receiving death threats from Megan fans. I don't know if it's more sad or dangerous at this point. Why do they care so much about who Megan dates? Getting weird as fuck now. Here's the thing though, Dark Lake. Like I stated earlier, a lot of these chicks see themselves in Megan. So when they see any female that they're going to assume, any woman that they assume contributed to Megan's collapse, they're going to say that she contributed to their collapse. Because I remember when I dealt with an ancient ass nigga, and that bitch Sandy was the side bitch. So they're just seeing, what's the girl name? They're just seeing Lexi as Sandra. That's it. You know? So in all actuality, Dark, like what I'm trying to say is they really don't give a fuck about Megan. They're putting themselves in Megan's shoes because they are Megan in their eyes, in their minds. I am Megan. I did the same shit for an ancient ass nigga, and he didn't pick me. He cheated on me with that bitch up the block. So I don't care about Megan. It's me. Megan is me. I hope that helps. I just want us to shut the fuck up and heal, Dark Lake. That's it. Otherwise, just go and jump in the fucking Dark Lake. I don't mean that, okay? Life is worth living. I'm just being silly, okay? It's jokes, entertainment. I just don't understand. Hold on. That's crazy. But it is what it is. Still I rise. They live vicariously through her, and it's sad. Go touch grass. And that's all I'm saying. Go touch grass. Go self-reflect. Go do the self-work. Go heal. Sometimes the insides of appliances is ruined. All of that. But guess what? You'll figure that out once you do the work. But we ain't doing no fucking work. See, I told ain't no such thing as a good appliance. Ain't no such thing as a good socket. Fuck all that shit. Okay. It ain't my fault. I kept plugging in that shit. It wasn't my fault. Okay. Yeah, shout out to the good women. Salute to y'all, sis. I feel so sad for them. And the reason why I feel so sad is because a lot of these chicks out here are ruining it for them. Because there's way too many Megan Thee Stallions. Way too many Megan Thee Stallions. So it poisons the minds of, like I said, even the young guys, the men that are out here looking for women, older guys, it don't matter. It poisons their minds to believe that every woman is like that, or it's way too many. That's what I can respect about men. What I can respect about men. Well, now I have to go over there. And my husband. Damn, what I was getting ready to say. Oh, this is what I can respect about men. What I can respect about men is y'all won't say, okay. Y'all won't say, yeah, all women just trash. There's no hope. I haven't heard y'all say that. I heard y'all say it's way too many women out here who are trash to go digging through the trash to find a good one. That's what I hear y'all say. I have yet to hear a man say, no, well, no, I'll take that back. I'll say this. The majority of the men that I have came across, y'all are in the bag of, it's just way too many bad apples to try to sift through to find a good one. I have heard ain't shit ass niggas, all these bitches ain't shit. Even the bitches y'all think good bitches is bad bitches too. Yeah, I heard that. I actually heard that today, earlier. Yeah, this y'all queen, nigga. Y'all was turn my head off. Y'all swear up and down that bitch was on our side. Y'all said this bitch. I'm like, damn, why you going in on her like that? You was going in. Yeah, all these bitches. And y'all, I'm very aware of my reach, right? So I know a lot of people know of me. Okay, no shade, and not to be conceited, like I'm just, yeah, bitch, you know me. I'm going to put it like this. In the space that I'm in, when you are talking about certain people, I know that you know of Nika Marie. It would be the equivalent of, if you talking about Burger King, then bitch, I know you know about McDonald's type shit. So when I'm hearing this guy go off on this girl, and this girl is in very close proximity to me, I know you know of me, and so the things that you're saying about her, you're applying it to me as well, because according to you, we all ain't shit. We all disingenuous. We all, just getting a bag, or we all just quote unquote chameleons, right? So I heard a guy earlier going off on this one chick, and and y'all say, she one of the good ones. This bitch ain't no good one. All these bitches, I kid y'all not. Y'all steadily be coming to me, referencing this bitch, referencing that bitch. All them bitches y'all be referencing. So, oh no, she cool, man. Oh no, she a good one, man. All them bitches, I seen all them bitches. They all the same. Yeah. And even if that bitch ain't out here hoeing like this bitch is, guess what? That bitch got a man at home. This how I know he's talking about me. That bitch got a husband. And that bitch be on social media getting attention from other niggas. Yeah. So ain't none of these bitches valid. Ain't none of these bitches certified. Yeah. They be having husband at home. She may not be out here thotting and bopping, but that bitch on social media getting attention from other niggas. Looking for attention from other niggas. Ain't none of these bitches verified, nigga. All these bitches trash. Even the bitches y'all be trying to hype up, that bitch ain't secure. That bitch ain't solidified, nigga. All these bitches. I be like, whoa. Did I catch a stray? Damn, yeah, bitch. I'm talking about the Nika Marie. Bitch, all on Instagram. Don't you got a nigga at home? What you on Instagram for, bitch? Don't you got a man at home? That's disrespectful, bitch. I just be like, whoa. Sexy ass bitch. Y'all laughing also. So I'm like, yeah, he's talking about me. Yeah. Sexy ass bitch. You already got a husband, sexy ass bitch. Get your ass off social media, bitch. Go, you stay at home. Shut down the live stream, bitch. Get off Instagram. Stop taking pictures, sexy ass bitch. Ain't none of these bitches right. All these bitches ain't shit. Wow, so I can't be cute. What you need to be cute for? Bitch, go get cute for your husband, bitch. I am. I like pictures though. Like, bitch, I be cute. When you cute, you want the world to see this shit. Hold on. Look at what my husband got. The fuck? Look at what Eric Bell got. You see that ass in 3D. No, shit. I can't be cute and want to show off my cute, bitch. I'm cute. No, bitch. Wait a minute. I'd be like, damn, yeah, he definitely talking about me. Oh, I'll be hype. Y'all send me that bitch video. Yeah, he ain't putting an address on who the bitch is, though. Y'all send me that bitch. Yeah, that bitch be popping some knowledge and shit. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she not outside like that. But the bitch, they be having husbands. They got men at home. Bitch still on Instagram. Bitch still sexy in the motherfucker. Sexy ass bitch. Thank you, Mr. Original. It says, Dear Meg, Tina Knowles, 72. Can't keep a man either. Oh, look, a heel. Whoopsie. Got to be my girlfriend. It'd be so diabolical, y'all. I'd be like, damn. Let me not even try to be cute. Like, sometimes you feel cute. You want to take a picture or do a video like, bam. Like, you know what I'm saying? But they say you can't do that. You got a man, bitch. So, I can be cute. My husband knows. So, let me get this straight, y'all. If you got a nice ass Cadillac, okay, throw some D's on that bitch. If you got a nice Cadillac, y'all want to show it off? Like, yeah, nigga, you ain't got this at home. You ain't got this in the garage. Or you gonna hide your nice ass Cadillac? If you got a Lambo, you ain't gonna show off your Lambo because, bitch, yeah, you ain't got this. The same thing with the Nika Marie. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got that. Hold on now. You see what Eric Bell got? You ain't got that. I'm just saying. Thank you, Kevin. It says that's more good women than bad, but the bad ones are louder. Ooh. Do y'all agree with that? Put a 5 in the chat if y'all agree with that. Do y'all agree that it's more good women than bad, but the bad ones are louder? Put a 5 in the chat. Put a 2 in the chat if it's like, hell no, it ain't enough good women. Let me know. Okay. Let me know. Okay, I see some 5s coming through. You are being petty right now, Tanika. I'm really not. That's really what happened. Oh, the 2s are coming in. Shit. Lord have mercy. Okay, I thought we had a little bit of hope. I'm like, oh, y'all think it's good women out here? Y'all said, fuck nah. It ain't enough. Hold on. Mr. Rich says, dear, okay, I got that one. God damn, y'all. Why the 2s start pouring in like that? Y'all ain't shit. No, these bitches ain't shit, and you one of them, bitch. Okay, sir. You can think that, but I'm cute. Okay, and sometimes I be having a cute ass outfit on, or I like my hair, or my husband done did a little 1-2 on me at the gym, like yesterday. My husband had me doing some next level shit at the gym yesterday. I was so fucking worn out. And I could have sworn he added an extra 10 pounds onto that damn tea machine. I hate that fucking tea machine. Well, the fuck I don't know what kind of new shit he got in that damn gym. He done put a damn big ass tea machine in that motherfucker, put heavy ass weights on there. It was like, yeah, do the tea squats. So you got to squat down with this heavy ass thing with a pole on with all these weights on it, and then bounce your ass up and push it up to the sky. So hell yeah, y'all getting ready to see a curve on these icebergs. If I show am, look at what Eric got at home. Show is, if that make me an ancient ass bitch, then so motherfucking big, bitch. Cause you gonna see this curve on this iceberg, bitch. Yeah, bitch. Looking for attention. You just like Megan Thee Stallion, bitch. Okay. I guess so. I guess the fuck so. You know, and I asked my husband, let me tell you, I keep it 1,000. Look at this, y'all. Because I asked my husband shit. When I came across that video, I said, oh, that nigga talking about me. So I had asked my husband. I said, question. This was at 10:06 a.m. today. Okay. I asked my husband, I said, question. I have criticisms of me being too sexy and showing off my body and curves when I have a husband. I said, does that critique bother you? And why would you take a woman like me serious over a Megan? Because my husband was like, Megan is trash, right? So I asked him a question, right? He said, did you see the dudes Megan was talking to and how she talked about doing dudes on songs? LOL, I don't recall you doing that. He says, once you on a song like WAP, game over for me. I already don't like mainstream music like that. And that music is the prototype of what I hate about it. LOL. Like WAP? No, I'm good. She not getting critiqued. Her music and message matches her criticism. Go have a hot girl summer and leave me alone. So in a nutshell, my husband was saying, like, somebody critiquing you for doing something that you're not validating, that's not the same. But if somebody's out here like, oh yeah, I'm a wet ass pussy hoe, and I be fucking these niggas, ducking these niggas, I'm gonna take your man, I'm gonna suck your nigga. If you out there doing that and your image is that of a hot girl, city girl ran through hoe, that's my husband like, yeah, y'all not the same. I ain't never seen you do no shit like that. Yeah, you may be sexy. Yeah, you may show up a little curve on the iceberg, but you ain't doing this. So he feel like that's a difference. Okay. So I put the laughing faces, right? And I said, but what if I do have wet ass pussy? Should I not be able to say so? I'm just teasing him at this point. Because my husband, he just so funny to me, right? And he be serious though. And so I be asking dumbass questions just to get a reaction and a further response to see what he says, because he's just so like serious and stoic. It'd just be fucking funny, right? So I said, but what if I do got wet ass pussy? Should I not be able to say so? He says no. Okay. I put the like flat out, just no. Okay. I kid y'all not. He said no. Right. So I'm laughing, right? Because I already know, like, he's dead ass serious, right? I said, why? He said, you don't see me talking about getting erections. I cracked up at that, y'all. Okay. I'm so sorry. I have conversations with my husband. Like, me and my husband are, we like this. I can ask him anything. He's going to give me an answer, you know. And sometimes I'll ask other questions that I know are dumbass questions, but because he's funny and I want his reaction and response, I'll do it anyway, right? So he says, you don't see me talking about getting erections. Some stuff is not for the public and it's messing up the youth who will eventually find their way to it. And the cycle continues. The same way I don't like dudes rapping about dumb stuff they do. And that was the end of that. You a troll to your husband? I am. But I learned, right? You know what I'm saying? So I was just asking him, I'm like, you know, how do you feel about this? Or, you know, what's your perception about this? What's your perspective? You know? Why shouldn't somebody be able to say they got a wet ass pussy? Like, you know, he's like, no, that's tasteless. I don't fuck with that. He said, go have a hot girl summer and leave me the fuck alone. I was like, oh, shit. Okay. So he's saying that her critiques are real though. Like it's validated. Like, yeah, bitch, you outside. Versus somebody just saying, oh, that bitch sexy. That bitch showing her ass or her titties or yeah. But you ain't getting no ass. You ain't sucking no titties. So shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Versus Megan Thee Stallion. She's showing whole pussy prints and and guess what? She talking about pussy prints and how good her pussy print is and how many niggas have been up in the pussy. So that's why he's saying, yeah, that's different. And I can kind of see that, I guess. You know, I'll just be trying to gain an understanding type shit. You know, that's it. But what took me out, he said, you don't see me talking about my erections. I said, well, I guess. I guess it was funny to me the way he put it because he did the politically correct term, like erection. Like he could have said, you don't see me talking about my hard ass dick. Like I would have been like, oh, I see the correlation. But you know, by him putting it so politically correct, like I don't talk about my erections. You know what I'm saying? Like Megan's not talking about her having a lubricated vagina. Like that would be the same thing as an erection. So, I mean, I guess I just was expecting for him to say, I don't go around and talk about how hard my dick is and, you know, like shit like that. Like that would have been, to me, a correlation, you know. But he said, I don't talk about my erection. Like, that's crazy to me. Oh, I wish my wife would say she got some wet pussy. She better be playing and say it fast. But I'm saying, like, what if? Well, I mean, I know not to say no shit like that. Like, I'm never going to come online and be like, yeah, you know, I got some wet, tight ass pussy, and you know, my pussy so good, and you know, niggas love my pussy. I ain't gonna ever do that unless I'm trolling. But I wouldn't do that either if I'm trolling, you know. I don't know, y'all. He just said it's not the same, and so he would never fuck. I was trying to get an understanding. I was like, you know, they say, you know, I'm too sexy. You know, I'm somebody white. I shouldn't be doing this. How do you feel about that? You're like, girl, shut the fuck up. I don't give a fuck about that. But are you doing that? I'm like, no. He said, okay, then you know, it's not the fucking same. So shut the fuck up. I don't care. You know? Yeah. Lesson: don't broadcast your wet ass pussy. Yeah, because you don't want creeps pulling up to your doorstep. Like that type of shit invites creeps. And to me, it just makes you look thirsty and desperate for attention. You know? Like, I ain't desperate for no damn attention, but you gonna see a curve on this iceberg. That's all I'm saying. But am I going out my way to be like, hey, look at me, I got wet ass pussy. Like to me, hey y'all, I got wet ass pussy. That's just a cry out for it. Please give me attention today. No, I'm just gonna post my little cute little one too and go about my day. Cause you gotta see this. Look at what my husband got at home. Look at my husband did to my body, yada, 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 yada. Body and bitches. Oh, you gonna see this. I look cute today. So you gonna see that. But am I thirsty for you to see it? No. Instagram ain't gonna show you my shit anyway. Instagram wants you to pay for your damn post to be seen. So it ain't even that. I just be feeling like I'm cute and I want to post my shit. Be mad at your mama. The fuck? But at the end of the day, y'all, okay, I want us to do better. I want us to evolve. I want us to grow. I want us to shut the fuck up and heal. I want all of that. All right. Wait a minute, my husband at home? Why he at home? I thought he said I was going to drop it off. It said, wait a minute, I misread that. It says, now I have to go over there. I called my pops, or my pops called me. I need to hook up a router. Oh, he did say he on his way home. God damn. So he outside? Let me see. My husband outside. Okay, I gotta wrap this shit up. Let me ask, did you order groceries? Let me wrap this shit up, y'all. It's Friday night. It's time to get lit. This is being disrespectful to your husband. What? He ain't here yet. He ain't in the house yet. Let me call my husband. He outside. Now I know he see me calling him. He coming in the house. That's why he ain't answer. My love. Can you hear me, y'all? He like, bitch, I ain't gonna answer the phone. I'm right here. Oh, I hear the groceries. Okay, he answered my question. I hear him putting the groceries in the kitchen. All right, y'all, I'm gonna go. Anyway, I love y'all. I respect y'all. I'm gonna see y'all later. All right. Hit the like button for me. I ain't going live no more. They hating too bad. They making me go black, y'all. They making me glitch, y'all. It's crazy, nasty work. Hold on. Laughing so hard, Nika is hilarious. I'm so serious, though. I'm so serious. Hold on, let me go see something real quick. That was so funny, y'all. Okay, I'm finna go. Look, y'all, he got snacks. We can have a good night. All right, love y'all. See y'all later. We out.
Can we sit down? No interruptions. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussions. Talking real raw. Ain't no cutting. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussions. Can we talk about it? Yeah. 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 Can we sit down? No interruption. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussion. Dope discussion. Talking real raw, ain't no cutting. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussion. Dope discussion.